Hello everyone, welcome to the new video of Economics Chapter 3 Money and Credit. So, my name is Sukrit CS. Today we are going to talk about a very important chapter. In this chapter, most probably they will ask for 5-mark question about self-help groups. So, we are going to correctly deal with this chapter. So first is money as a medium of exchange, right? In this topic they have talked about double coincidence of wants. So what is double coincidence of wants? For example, there are two persons, right? One is a shoemaker and another one is a farmer. So a farmer wants shoes and the shoemaker wants rice. So what a shoemaker will give? He will give his shoes in return for the rice. Hence, in this, no use of money, right? No use of money took place. Money didn't took place, and through mutual agreement, they have decided what to be exchanged. Right, this is called double coincidence of wants, and this is an essential feature in barter system. Barter system means it is a system where money is not going to be used. It is same like double coincidence of wants. So what is going to remove double coincidence of wants means money. So what is money? Money is a medium of exchange. In simple word, money is a medium of exchange where goods can be purchased, can be sold, or can be promised to give it afterwards, right? It is maybe a promise, like taking a loan, Okay, so this was about money as a medium of exchange. Next, coming to modern forms of money, right? So in past years, wheats means grains and cows were used for the exchange activities, right? Wheats and cows were used for the exchange activities, and later onwards, metallic coins of gold, silver, right, copper, all of these things were used afterwards. But after what happened, modern form of currency came into place. Modern form of currency includes paper notes and coins और metallic coins. आपकी पेपर नोट्स होती है ना 10 रुपीज़ की, 20 रुपीज़, राइट, नोट्स, एंड कॉइन्स आपकी 1 रुपी, 5 रुपी, 2 रुपीज़. So these are the modern forms of currency. These are going to be issued by RBI, Reserve Bank of India. So this is a form of currency, and hence we also have a different form, that is through deposit. Deposit means, for example, you got salary and you don't want to use it, so hence you will open account and you will deposit all the money in that account. Hence you are keeping the money as a deposit in a bank. So when you keep the money in your bank, the bank will add interest because you have kept some money in their place, right? And whenever you want to take this amount back to yourself, this method is called as demand deposit. On demand, you are going to take the money back. And demand deposits can also be done through checks. So what is a check? Check is a paper instructing how much amount to be given from one person to another person. Usually one person to another person means from the lender to the borrower. Is that correct? Yes. So in these demand deposits and checks, usually the physical currency what we have, notes and coins, will not play a very important role. Clear? Then we have loan activities in bank. How loan activities usually occur in bank means, for example, we have a person, an accountee or lender who gives money. This person puts his, okay, for example, 10,000 rupees in a bank. We have a bank, SEL bank, right? And he puts 10,000 rupees into the bank, and this bank will keep the 10,000 rupees, right? And usually some amount of this money will be given in form of loan to the borrower, right? Maybe 8,000 they are going to give for the borrower as a money, right? So this bank will keep many people's money like that itself, right? So whenever this person needs 10,000, bank will give the money, because they will have some minimum price, minimum cash, they have to keep that in their bank itself, right? And this borrower will give the interest plus 8,000, and 8,000 which the bank has given, it will give plus some extra money in a form of interest. Usually bank takes more interest from the borrower, and hence when account is taking his money, if there is any interest for his money, they will give some more interest on keeping the money in their bank, so that they can lend the money for the borrower, and with that a small price of interest will be added. But usually this is less compared to this, so case based they can ask. So what is the income of bank? So what is the income of bank means? So the interest what they have got extra money, and the interest which they have given to the accountee, in that when we subtract, right? For example, okay, 8,000 collector, it will get 10,000. Okay, if they have taken 8,000 and they are giving 2,000 back, 8,000 they have taken, the borrowers, and plus for keeping the money they are giving 2,000. Hence the bank is going to give 10,000 back to the accountee, plus that maybe the bank is going to give 10,000. Matlab, the interest rate given by the borrower minus the interest rate which bank has given to the lender, right? Matlab 2,000 minus 1,000. So the profit for the bank, or the income in other words, is 1,000 for the bank. So this was how loan activities occur in bank. Next we have terms of credit. We have totally 4 terms of credit. I think you also know. First one is, after, for example, we have a person called Shamal, and he is taking 10,000 rupees loan from a bank. Hence before giving the money to this person, they are going to check how much interest rate they are going to put. Interest rate is going to put according to the time which the person is taken to give back the money, interval of time, right? And collateral means जो भी documentations हैं, not documentation, usually assets like a house certificate, maybe any other certificates, right, which the government has issued, and which they can keep the documentation if the person has not given the money back. And next one is mode of repayment. In what ways he is going to repay the mode, right? Is through monthly, yearly, right? Maybe it can be put through the bank or through post office, right? They are going to check all of those things. And document requirement means any documents which is issued by government, for example PAN card, Aadhaar, right? All of these things, documentation requirement. So next important concept is about your formal and informal. Let me put a table for you all. 3 marks short question है, so listen carefully. So formal and informal, usually, right? Formal sector will be mostly controlled by RBI, Reserve Bank of India, and no official are going to control informal. Less interest rate, more interest rate, no harassments, sometimes होती है, right? And examples if we see, we have banks, cooperatives. Give me an example of cooperative. Kisan cooperative, farmers union bank, right? Cooperative. It is not a bank, but it's a cooperative. And for informal, we have like the friends, money lenders, traders, etc. Right? You are going to write them. Clear? So this was about formal and formal sector credit. In this, what you are going to keep in mind is that usually the rural household take money from rural sector itself. You can observe a pie chart given in your textbook, page number 49. You can observe that usually poor people are taking from rural, hence they're usually harassed and sometimes they will fall into debt trap. What is debt trap means? A condition, right, where they're not going to give away the money, hence they are going to sell their property and fulfill the money need of a informal sector. So this is not a case what happens in formal. Clear? And next we have self-help groups, very important. 5 marks question. So this is a short question which is going to be asked in self-help. So if we talk about self-help groups, usually self-help groups have people about 15 to 20 members, and weekly basis, monthly basis, they collect 25 rupees to 100 rupees according to the need of the loan, and they are going to save it. And usually the members are going to be the neighboring people. And what are the small advantages they can get? They can get small loans, a very cheaper loans, and they can, that loans which they will get will help them in small hand industries, right? And how they are going to give the loans means, first they will ask the purpose, amount what they want, interest rate they will add, and then they will also ask how you are going to repay the loan, right? And if a bank is working correctly, they are saving, they are managing to save for 1 year or 2 year, bank will give the loan in the name of the group, not for any individual person. The name of the group, they are going to give the loan for the SHGs, right? So banks also have advantage for that they are going to get the money back. If one person fails to pay the loan, other person will give away the money, right? So common advantages are women empowerment. Women can get to think in financially, monetarily, right? Economically and politically, they can get engaged. And also discussing social issues. If there is a meeting, they can talk about global issues, social issues, what is happening in localities and all, and they can get external information. And we also have a very good example of a Grameen Bank of Bangladesh, which has excellently achieved in formal sector of credit. So this was the chapter money and credit. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. So before we go, let's sum up with a summary. So in summary, so we have modern forms of currency that are paper notes and coins, loan activities, the interest rate what the borrower will give minus with the interest rate what the bank will give to the lenders. So that is the main income of the bank. Terms of credit, we have 3, so 4. So we have income rate, interest rate, collateral, documentation, and mode of repayment. Formal and informal. Usually formal is more better than informal. And self-help groups, 5 marker concept. So this was the chapter Money and Credit. Thank you.